Hi everyone, this is Bonnie from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and today it's my pleasure to introduce you to the brand new Bow It All version 2 from Zutter. In front of me I have my original Bow It All on the back, which I've been using and loving for the last year, and in front I have the Bow It All version 2. As you can see, the new Elite Bow It All version 2 has a smaller footprint and it can do everything the original version did and more. This beautiful chrome plate across the front has holes every ½ inch, which gives you increased size options along with the ability to make a triple bow. Version 2 also has improved helping hand clips, and you can purchase an optional accessory package that includes 3 pegs, a set of helping hand clips, and a wrench. This is of course great if you lose any pieces, but additionally it's nice to have the extra helping hand clips and pegs for more complex bows. I'm going to put my original Bow It All aside, and I want to show you what you get with the new Bow It All version 2. It comes with a great zippered carrying pouch which will fit the board and all the accessories, and it will zip closed so there's no chance of losing any of the pieces. It's great for taking to classes or even just for storage when it's not in use. You're also going to get 6 pegs with nuts, which is what you're going to use to build your bows. There will be 2 pegs without nuts on the bottom, which are used for the spool holders, 2 of the little spool foam pieces, and 2 sleeves for the spool holders. You'll have a wrench, 2 of the improved helping hand clips, a great pair of scissors, and a full-size instructional booklet. This is great. You can watch all the videos and see the bow being made in action, and then you also have this great instructional booklet that's just loaded with pictures and written instructions that you can refer to as you're making the different kinds of bows also. This is a very comprehensive book. You'll be able to learn how to make a lot of different bows from the instructional booklet. One thing that is a little different about this board is that the spool holders are optional. There are little metal pieces that swing out from the back of the board, and there's a hole there for the pegs. So if you find that you use a lot of spooled ribbon and you use the spool holders a lot, set them up and leave them that way. If you don't and you feel that they're kind of in the way, you have the option of just taking it apart and folding the pieces in. So to set it up, you take your 1 peg without a nut on the bottom and you screw it into the hole, and you're going to screw it down tight. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to take it right back apart after I show you, so I'm just going to leave it loose. You're going to take the foam piece and carefully slide it down the peg, and the notch fits into the corner of the board. And then you add the spool sleeve on top of that. And it's ready to hold your spooled ribbon. And if you're not going to use it, use your thumb to help you. You want to bring the foam piece up evenly and off the top. Unscrew your peg and you can just swing that piece underneath. Or you may want to just leave 1 spool holder up if that's the way you like it. The other thing that's great about these boards is they give you the storage for your pegs in the side of the board. So whenever you're not using a peg, it should be in the storage. And there's also a slot on this side for the wrench. So there's 4 peg storage holes on one side and 4 more on the other. So you should never lose your pegs if you're careful about storing them when they're not in use. Take the wrench back out. The back row of pegs is typically meant for the helping hands for the back ribbons. If you tie a bow that you want a back ribbon to wrap around your card, the back row would be for holding that back ribbon. So you would pick whatever, depending on the size of the bow that you're making, pick whatever helping hand pegs seem most appropriate for that size, and you can tighten them down with your wrench. And I just wanted to grab one of the older helping hand clips to show you the difference. This was the helping hand clip from the original Bow It All. You can see it just has 3 plastic sides. And the clip worked well enough. If you had noticed, if you watched my videos, that if I was using a more sheer ribbon, you would have to wrap it around a couple times to make it tight enough for the clip to stay on. But with the new clips, they've corrected that. See the little lip on the top? That is just enough to make this tight enough for any weight of ribbon. So because it's tighter, you have to be a little bit more careful with it because you want it to stay nice and snug. So the proper way to put the helping hand clip on would be to pinch and get the bottom on first, and then work the piece up until it's clipped on. Now this is a sheer 1.5 inch. It doesn't get much thinner than this ribbon, and it's fine. It holds it very snugly. So you would do that on both sides, and it would hold your helping hands ribbon on the back. When you're done, rather than pulling these clips off the way you put them on, simply slide them up and take them off. That will keep these clips tight for a much longer time, and you'll be much happier with the results if you just remember to put them on the way I showed you. Start at the bottom and pinch to the top until it's on, and then take it off by sliding it up to the top. The thing I was most excited about with this new Bow It All version 2 is that you can make a triple bow. How great is that? So I'm starting with my back pegs in the closest helping hands holes, and I am going to go 1/2 inch smaller on each row. And I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how fast and easy you can make a gorgeous triple bow. I'm not going to go into a lot of instruction on this. I will have another video coming out soon, and I'm going to teach you about a whole bunch of different triple bows. So I'm just going to quickly put one together just so you can see what you can do. One of the many things you can do with this great new tool. So I've figure eighted. I've got 1 loop on each set of pegs. I'm going to bring the ribbon in my right hand through the center to the back. Left hand is going to come up and over, and I fold it in half for the center. Switching hands for my locking C-knot, and keep in mind this is a very short piece of scrap ribbon that I had. It's not even a yard long, and I'm making a triple bow with a 1.5 inch wide ribbon with less than a yard of ribbon. Tightening my knot down. I'm not going to trim my ends. We can do that later. Slide it off. And look at that gorgeous triple bow. How fast and easy was that? The possibilities are endless with this new great version 2, and I can't wait to start making more videos to show you all the great things you can do with this tool. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're as excited about the new Bow It All version 2 as I am. Be sure to follow my channel below because I'll be back with lots of new ideas for new bows using your Bow It All tool really soon. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this great new tool.